For the first time since August last year, let's get ready for an Outbreak Championship match with a challenger, your #1 contender, Mr. Retro himself, the Modern Classic. This young man has been on a tear as of late. His figure 4 leg lock, one of the most dangerous maneuvers in this company. His limb targeting, exquisite. He is one of the most dangerous and deadly competitors. And his opponent tonight has a target in the form of a recently healed, fractured forearm. Josh Holley has studied tape from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. And you've got to believe that he has studied a whole lot of modern tape concerning his opponent this evening. Outbreak champion, the returning Shane Hooker. He's back, baby! On the shelves in September, your longest reigning Outbreak champion in history. 343 days as champion, Shane Hooker has come back and he is enhanced. This is a different man to who we saw back last year. He's a lot more aggressive. He is a lot more confined in his style. But you've got to believe he is a lot more driven than ever. He wants to defend that championship and make sure he gets to day 365 as your Outbreak champion. The one man standing in the way of that is Josh Holley. All respect around for Shane Hooker, one of the most widely respected individuals on the scene today.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the competitor to my right. He hails from the Vertical South Wales. He is the Modern Classic. This is
Josh Holley defeated Leon Cage to get this match. Can he defeat his partner tonight?
Champion to my left. He hails from South Wales. He is the reigning and defending Karnage Pro Wrestling Outbreak champion, Shane Hooker!
Pro Wrestling Karnage Outbreak champ, the enhanced Shane Hooker. Could he be leaving Richard Price tonight without that coveted gold? It's very fitting that we see him here defending his championship. Just the 3rd title defense in his reign, in the very building that he won that title all the way back last May at Crowning the King. Now at Double Cross, will it all fall to pieces? Title match, our first of 3 underway tonight. Expect a clash of styles and a clash of eras in this one. Taking it down to the mat early is the Modern Classic. Shane Hooker, known for his high-flying abilities, take nothing away from his technical standing as well. Lovely heel hook there from Josh Holley, admiring the guns. Important to note there, the shoulder of Shane Hooker just touched the mat. The referee counted 1. Very, very easy to lose your train of thought in this match and get pinned. Very Very easy indeed. Standing switch. Front face lock applied into a wrist lock. Blink and you miss it from these two young men tonight. Roll through for Josh Holly. Very old school. Into the ropes he goes. Clean break from the honorable champion, Shane Hooker. But as I've said, Shane Hooker coming back from a devastating injury to his forearm last September in a freak accident in a tag team match. Now, tonight, after only a few matches back, I believe Shane Hooker is completely clear of the ring rust, but you've got to think that Josh Holly will be looking to find any scrap of it. We're looking to pick the bones of Shane Hooker in this one. You've also got to think he's going to target that arm at any and all possibility, which is why Shane Hooker needs to try and maintain control as best he can. Holly taking a breather now. What a wonderful mullet he has. Sorry, got distracted. Back to the championship match at hand. Lock up. And now trying to get control. Wrist lock for Shane Hooker. Reversal for Josh Holly. Thrown off the ropes. Over the top. Sunset flip. Into a pin cover, but unfortunately not a 3 count. Pushing it back. The aggression of Josh Holly. He wants that championship more than anything. And he is willing to bring all the intensity in order to do it. Drop kick from him. Champion is back tonight. But will he be able to keep it? That's a very important question. I mean, Josh Holly defeated Leon Cage to win this championship match, as I said earlier on. Leon Cage and Shane Hooker, part of the tag team Rising Tide. If Holly can beat one of them, surely he must think he can beat the other. If he's got one's number, he has to have the others. But now, off the apron. 9 out of 10 Oxford professors agree that is the hardest part of the ring. To the ropes he goes. And again, not trying to rebound him off the ropes, rather sort of take him out with the ropes. Those ropes are very stiff when you fall into them. Can cause a lot of damage if you land on them wrong. Much like anything in professional wrestling, there is a lot of risk involved in this, ladies and gentlemen. Patting himself on the back, and why not? Why wouldn't you if you're Josh Holly? I'll give you one reason. Maybe it's because you're not the champion yet. Jawbreaker there. I'm surprised at where Josh Holly seems to be targeting of Shane Hooker so far. Seems to be targeting the head and back. Very good places to target, don't get me wrong, but that arm seems like it's got an X that marks the spot. Josh Holly now throwing him off again, catching him in the rope. In the corner, I should say, pardon me. Over the top rope he goes. That's that quick and agile, cat-like agility of Shane Hooker. I'm getting tongue-tied. The excitement of possibly seeing a new champion tonight. Getting me all riled up. Off the ring post goes Shane Hooker. And down he goes. Into the ring at the behest of the challenger. Splash from Josh Holly. But Shane Hooker still in it, keeping that championship reign alive. Could 343 days become 344? It'll only take 3 seconds to get that answer. And now Josh Holly attacking the back of Shane Hooker, trying to take out that vertical base, trying to slow him down a little bit. Very clever is Josh Holly. You cannot take anything away from him. He's got the ring IQ of an Albert Einstein. However, he needs to capitalize quickly if he wants to make sure he can get that Outbreak Championship here tonight. The kicks from Shane Hooker having little effect on Josh Holly at the minute. Slingshot into the ropes. Caught himself. Backflip over the top. And a devastating clothesline from Josh Holly. Deep cover applied. And again, a kick out. Referee Stu Waters not wanting to take any risks in this match. Wanting to call it as fair and as down the middle as possible. Keep the honor with that Outbreak Championship.
Oh. This is it for you, Shady boy. This is it for you, man. This is it.
End of the line, says Josh Holly. The enhancements can only get you so far. Or can they? Soul Breach! Devastating Soul Breach. But I think Shane landed awkwardly on the way down, unable to capitalize, unable to get in a cover attempt. Gonna have to try it again if he wants it to succeed. Both men up. We won't be having a double down finish to this one. Corner he goes. Big boot to the side of the head of Shane Hooker. Look at that, up and over the top. But he was able to catch himself. Shane Hooker, very, very wise. Wiser than you might think of someone with only a couple of years in the business, is now on the middle rope. Moonsault to the outside. Stunned Josh Holly a little bit. But you can only win this match. You can only retain in the ring. A kick out. Trying to find the words to say. Maybe some encouragement, put something in the universe for Shane Hooker or for Josh Holly, whoever you root for. The winner of this match will march towards our June show and then perhaps the 4th mutation in August as the Outbreak champion. And that championship has been a crown for us. It has been a very important and prestigious championship since its inception in October 2021. Blanche, Kenny Mantra, Dale Johnson and Shane Hooker. What a rap sheet for that championship. And Josh Holly looks to add himself onto it tonight, but after a super kick like that, I'm not sure he'll be able to. Roll through, DDT, high stack, into the cover he goes. And once again, the champion kicking out. And now the challenger is incensed. Looking for a gory bomb. Shane Hooker, it's been nice having you, but it's all. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Shane Hooker has battled adversity throughout this title reign. 2 title defenses successful, and then almost 8 months on the shelf. He does not want his first match back in Karnage to see him lose that championship. That is not what he is about. He is a fighter until the end. And the end normally ends with a victory for him. Josh Holly able to move out of the way. Look at that, the evasive techniques on display from the Rising Tide member. Stomp there, caught him in the ropes. And now the enhanced Shane Hooker going to the top. Moonsault off the middle rope. But again, it's not enough to retain. What is enough? What does either man have to do to walk out of Richard Price Center tonight as your Outbreak champion? The crowd willing on the champion. Both men reach their knees. And the referee now inspired to stop the count. Trading forearms. Cross chop from Josh Hawley. Could have devastating consequences for Shane Hooker. Luckily he's on top of his breathing at the minute, able to control it. Not sure how much longer that'll last after these chops though. Blocked it. Did the Modern Classic. Discus forearm. And now a forearm of his own. It's back and forth like you wouldn't believe here tonight. A double cross. Both men gasping for air and looking for a thread to pull to get this victory. Got a low kick there. Shane Hooker getting stuck at the top, able to move out of the way onto the apron. Back inside he goes. Suicide dive. Caught Hawley and stunned him. Now he's in front of me now, and Shane Hooker, he's got to be doing some mental gymnastics, trying to figure out what he has to do, not only to get his opponent in the ring, but to get him down for the count of 3. Josh Hawley he's on tour. Shane Hooker was maybe thinking another suicide dive, but Hawley's too far away. And where's he going? They're going on tour. Around the Richard Price Center they go, and back in to the Great Hall. Kicked him off. On the floor. There is no inch of padding there. That is just solid wood. And a DDT drilling the champion. But it's worth knowing the referee's on 6. 7, if he reaches 10, this could be it. Josh Hawley Wise trying to get the champion back in the ring. But Shane Hooker putting up a fight. Trying to stop him, he's on 9. 10! A double count out. Say it ain't so.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of a double count out, this match is a draw.
In cases of a draw,
Still, your Karnage Outbreak champion, Shane Hooker!
now if I know Shane Hooker, I know he is not happy with this result, and neither is Josh Hawley. He is incensed. He wanted that championship more than anything tonight. A double count out is not the way anyone wanted this match to go. Least of all Josh Hawley. But it is still the title that belongs to Shane Hooker as he continues his march to a year as champion. But show of respect not reciprocated by the challenger. He came close. But again, Shane Hooker, your Outbreak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Hooker has just informed me that the next time Pro Wrestling Karnage puts on a show, it will be Josh Hawley versus Shane Hooker for the Karnage Outbreak Championship one more time!
Fighting with honor. He didn't win it himself, and so he wants to prove he can beat Josh Hawley. That is what a champion is made of. Shane Hooker, your Outbreak champion. But for how long? On June 2nd, he defends again against Josh Hawley. Will the outcome be more of the same, or has Shane Hooker just prolonged the inevitable?